Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Todd, and this is a Wellness Talks, end of the week, trends and tools. So I'm just going to jump right in and move through the three different areas that I promised this particular series would focus on. So let's just jump in. Here's the main trend that I've seen this week. The underlying topic has been struggling with the thought, will this ever end? Now, for most people, this has actually been related to the whole COVID-19 and that pressure constantly there on top of us. And a lot of our coping mechanisms are not working as well as they once did. So the biggest component then has been dealing with this thought which just keeps coming back over and over again, struggling with, will this ever end? Now, it doesn't have to be COVID. It could be dealing with cancer, a family member who has cancer, a job situation, a situation with a loved one, a family member, or just a difficult situation overall. This statement, will this ever end, could be just as applicable here. So here's a couple different ways then to begin to deal with. We're going to look at openness, awareness, and engagement applied to this theme. Will this ever end? First, we're just going to stop and just do a sensory check. We're going to get involved or get in touch with our bodies right here, right now, in this moment. We're going to connect. So we acknowledge, will this ever end, and everything that goes around that, and then we connect to the body. So just take a moment, and if you can, close your eyes, or at least look off at the picture that I have here, and just pay attention to observing that there are always thoughts, there are always feelings, sensations, and memories. Notice what's happening in your mind, in your body, right now, in this present moment. Just get centered, get grounded. Take a few deep breaths. Then ask yourself, how are these sensations? How is this stimuli affecting me? How's it motivating me? How's it pushing me? And more importantly, is it useful right now in this moment? Here you are sitting, watching this video, thinking of these different thoughts, these things that are in the way. Is this the right path for me? Am I ever going to get past these 88 problems that I have? Is this challenge ever going to dissipate? Notice the thought and just bring it in. Right now, it's like this. And notice that thought. Keep it there out in front of you. Stay connected to your body. Notice the different things that are associated with this thought. And notice how all of this compels you to act. And then you can ask yourself, is this going to be useful? So a sensory check. We connect to our body, connect it back to the thought, and just leave it there, holding it lightly in our hand. Now, we just did a surface look at connecting to the body, being more open, being present, noticing the thought that's there. Will this ever end? Let's do a deeper dive and go into an actual body scan. So with that thought still there, what I'd like for you to do is look off somewhere else, close your eyes, and really bring your attention, your focus to your body. A lot of people have a difficult time doing this. There's all kinds of sensations happening in your body right in this moment. And the mind is going to latch onto those and make them mean something. What I mean by this is a lot of times I'll ask folks, what are you feeling right now? And they'll say, well, I'm feeling anxious or I'm feeling depressed. But how do you know you're anxious? And how do you know you're depressed? There are actual sensations in the body that are happening. So just close your eyes and pay attention to your feet for right now. Body scan. We start at the lowest part of the body, working our way up, or start at the top, working our way down. I'm just going to do an abbreviated version of this with you right now. So close your eyes if you can. Pay attention to your feet in contact with the ground. Notice any pressure. Notice whether it's hot or cold. Is there tension? Are they sore? Just be aware of your feet. And then slowly begin to move upwards. your calves, paying attention to sensations, the pressure, tension, pain, heaviness, lightness, etc. in your calves, in the front of your legs. Just notice anything there. Move up through your knees, then into your thighs. And move up into the lower part of the body, your stomach. Any tension there? Are you clutching your stomach? Is there any nausea? Is it warm? Is it cold? Move around into your back. Scan there. We are being very clinical and scientific. We're just being curious about what's actually happening in my body right now. Any muscle aches, twitchingness, energy. Just see if you can detect what's going on in your body. And move up into your chest and your upper back. Notice the same there. Just be curious. Moving into your shoulders. Down into your arms, your hands, your fingertips. Then slowly move back up through your arms again, into the back of your neck, to your jaw, to your brow, to the top of your head. Just pay attention to any sensation that's going on there. Notice what happens with the thought. Is this ever going to end? Or whatever thought it was that you latched onto. Notice the thoughts that actually came up when you were trying to do this exercise. This is a skill. This allows us to connect to the body and see how is this contributing to the intensity of the thoughts and the emotions that I'm currently handling at this moment, that I'm currently experiencing at this moment. This is the body scan. This is an awareness component. We get open, we become aware, and then from there you can ask yourself, what now? What truly matters in this moment? Will this ever end? Is that a useful thought? Can I separate from it, connect to what's going on in my body? And then what do I need to do now? What will matter the most right now in this moment? Got an idea? Okay. What's one small step, one small doable thing that you can do to move in this direction? Then, what's the next step? Can you take another step? Can you just formulate out 2 or 3 small steps that you can do as soon as you're done with this video to begin to move in a direction that actually matters in your life, that lines up with your personal values, what will make your life meaningful? When we can put all these components together, identify the thought, the trend, and this is a trend, this is happening to tons of others, not just yourself. This is something that we all will go through. One of the things that we feel the need to do is to feel things. There's no way for us to not feel things. But notice the thought which is coming up. Open, expand, be present with that. Instead of trying to escape, avoid, control, push it away. Let it sit there lightly in your hand. Go into the body. Find what's going on here, right now, in this moment. And then push away, remembering what it is that's important to you in this moment, and move towards that. We're strengthening these skills. This is all about psychological flexibility. And I hope that this video gave you some insight, not only on what's going on in the minds of people out there in the world right now, the people I'm working with, and what's going on with me as well, and how to move it forward. And I hope that you'll join me again next week. And if you haven't done it already, please be sure to subscribe below and like, because the more we can do that, the faster we can get this kind of information out to everyone else, to make them more psychologically flexible, and to create a world that's at least 1% better tomorrow than it is today. May you be well, and until next time.